Oh, nice deflection on the third dart. The Cuesoul Oil Paint Cola Beer darts review begins right now. Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. I think we have a decent review video for you today. And as I said in my last review video, which I think I did on like June 1st, keeping with the month of June, I'm going to be reviewing some darts I normally wouldn't review. So some unusual shaped darts, some expensive darts like we have today. But yeah, in this video, we'll be taking a close-up look and reviewing the Cuesoul Oil Paint Cola Beer darts. Nice box, by the way. I'll show you this in just a second. But yeah, not an affordable set. Get ready for this one, guys. They cost right around $100 US. But I do want to say this right out of the gate. It's one of these, I guess it's like a myth here in the United States. But however, just because you spend $100 on a set of darts, just because they cost more money, they will not, by any stretch of the imagination, make you a better dart player. So just don't think that because a dart is expensive or a set of darts is expensive, that they're necessarily better, because that's just not the case at all. I can throw equally as poor with a set of $20 darts as I could with these things. But yeah, let's grab the other camera. We'll take a close-up look at these things, do what we normally do, go over the stats and dimensions. Then after that, I'll get them on the board, throw them for a little bit. And at the end of the video, I'll give you some feedback on what I think of the Cuesoul Oil Paint Cola Beer darts. Are they going to be worth $100? Probably not, but hey, let's find out. Here we go. Okay, let me show you the packaging that it came with, and I really do like this. Kind of a little extra attention to detail here. So you've got the nice box that the darts come in here. So this box came inside this box, just an extra protective cardboard box, which is kind of nice. It just keeps this box in perfect condition. Now inside here, I'm not sure what to think about this. Who knows? Maybe Cuesoul wants us all to be raging alcoholics, but we've got Be Unique, Be Awesome, Dart with Beer, Beer with Darts, Your Beer Darts. Sincerely, Cuesoul. So yeah, maybe they just all want us to be alcoholics. Who knows? But inside we got this card, Cuesoul Cola Beer. On the back we've got the stats and dimensions. And then we got the gold band that went around the box. And inside we've got this little sharpening stone. I guess that's what you call it, but I just use it to remove the burrs from my points. So that's the box. Now, for the darts themselves, man, I tell you what, I am an absolute sucker for black and gold. You know, growing up back in the day, I had the black and gold PK Ripper. Of course, you got the black and gold Bandit Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit. So yeah, always a sucker for black and gold. However, there was a little issue that I noticed with the coating, which I'm going to point out here in just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a great looking set of darts, certainly eye-catching. But yeah, what do you say we get a little closer look at these barrels, and I'll run down all the stats and dimensions you need to know. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, a little bit closer look at the darts here, and this is where I want to point out some inconsistencies with the coating. Now, if you see on the front here, this barrel, kind of nice bright gold. This middle barrel, very dull, almost looks used, to be honest with you. And then in the back here, this barrel is kind of in between the other two barrels. So yeah, the consistency on the coating here, not too good. The colors don't match at all. And if you notice, you got a close eye. I'm going to show you in the next clip, but it even looks a little bit worn on the front end. So I've never thrown these things, never even used them, but they do look used out of the box. Not something you'd expect from a set of $100 darts. Anyway, we'll start up front here. We got 32 millimeter silver points. Again, set of $100 darts with silver points. Not a huge fan of that. But the barrels themselves, 90% tungsten. The barrel length coming in 47 millimeters even. And the barrel width, which I thought this was odd, for only 21 grams, they were rather chunky, 6.5 millimeters wide. But they were drilled out a little bit in the back end. They were drilled out 14 millimeters deep. So I don't know if that's got something to do with it. Yeah, but for a 21 gram dart to be 6.5 millimeters wide, 90% tungsten, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Now, speaking of the weight, advertised as 21 grams. Match weighting, excellent here. Got to give them credit for that. So the first barrel, 21.09 grams. The other two barrels, 21.10 grams. Only 1/100th of a gram off. Well, let's get a little bit closer look. I'll talk about the grip, and I'm going to compare the colors of these two barrels. Okay guys, so I'm comparing what I think is the best barrel of the bunch to the worst. So on the bottom, you can obviously see, hopefully the camera's picking that up well enough. You got nice bright gold finish. And then on the top here, you've got sort of a dull, almost like a used looking finish. I mean, those things don't match at all. Again, I don't know how well the camera's picking that up. I'm not trying to nitpick, but you know, I just don't expect something like this on a set of $100 darts. And if I want to nitpick a little more, the coating right here on the front end, it's so thin. I mean, you can pretty much see the natural tungsten underneath. So yeah, I mean, that's two completely looking different barrels in my opinion. But you know what? I mean, they feel the same. So, you know, no issues there. Again, if I'm spending this much, I'd like a set of darts to match. But, you know, a lot going on with a grip here. Basically, we've got some multi-rings and a bunch of like zigzag sections. And you know what? The grip, even with a sandblasted finish on the front and back, not as grippy as you might think. In the back here, we've got these horizontal milling running along the multi-rings. But yeah, as far as the grip level goes, you know, yeah, like I said, not grippy at all. I'm going to go ahead and give them, you know, maybe I want to say level 3, but I'm not even going to give them that. I'm going to give them a level 2.5 grip on a scale of 1 to 5. So yeah, there it is, guys. The front end, again, not a fan of that either. The front end's like flat. It almost looks like it was lopped off. So kind of a blunt nose cone. So yeah, that's the darts. They don't match, and they cost a lot of money. But the real question is, how are they going to throw? So that's what we're going to find out. Let's get these things on the board, and I'll give it my best. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, we're going to see how this goes. As you're about to see, check that out. I did switch things up a little bit. Now I tried playing with the stock setup. Now don't get me wrong, I do like the Cuesoul Rost stem and flight combo. However, these standard size ones, I don't know, I found them a little bit too thick. So what it did was create a lot of drag on the dart. That's just for me personally. So it seemed like my darts were getting to the board really slow, and as a result, a lot of them were going to the left. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I love the Cuesoul stem and flight combos, the Rost. You'll probably recognize these. The Frankenstein darts, I've been using the Cuesoul stem and flights probably for a couple years now. But yeah, we'll see how they go with these things. We're about to find out. I do like the grip though. You know what? It feels a bit, just outside. It feels a bit like really fine sandpaper. Ah, well, hey, nice tight group 90 there. I'm gonna have to rotate my treble 5 here in a bit. But yeah, the grip, it feels really soft, and yeah, just a fine sandpaper, maybe a sand blasted dart. Nice feel to them, no complaints there. You know what, oddly enough, you know how the front of the barrel, the grip looks a lot different, or is machined a lot different from the rear of the barrel. However, the rear and the front, they feel like really similar, which is odd. I mean, they look completely different, feel similar. Get out of that 5. Maybe it wasn't the flights, maybe it was me. It's always the player, by the way. But yeah, the darts definitely have a nice feel to them. Although, again, for a 21 gram dart with these dimensions, 6.5 millimeters wide, kind of on the thick side, I thought. Oh, that's blocked. So is that. I'm chasing trebles. Found one. Third dart saber. Man, if I was on a soft tip board, that would have been a white horse, right? Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, they do feel like a nice dart. Look like a nice dart. That dart is in the same exact spot as that last turn. So again, cover. Oh, I think I can get over that one. Oh, I got over it, just didn't get in the treble. All right. You know, during warm-ups, as you're about to see in the next clip, man, I was lights out. I took a little break, and the hot streak ended, but we'll do one more turn here. Did I mention my grip? My pointer finger is right on that black section, my thumb pretty much on the silver Cuesoul. Hey, there it is again. Third dart saver, and we will end it right there. Yeah, confused. I mean, just a few minutes ago, I was throwing lights out. Couldn't miss a treble, and then hit record. Hey, it happens sometimes, no big deal. But there it is, guys. It's more about the darts than what I hit anyway. So, yeah, we do have a couple more clips. This next one, 3 turns on the trot from, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, something like that. And, man, it wasn't missing. So, yeah, finally did get that 180. And we're going to do a close-up at the very end of the video. So, yeah, hope you enjoy these next 2 clips. Again, this next clip, 3 turns on the trot. Here we go. Hope you enjoy. Third time's a charm. I'm actually going to include those 2 previous clips just to switch things up a bit. Boom! Get in there. Hey, I got to admit too, for 6.5 millimeter wide darts, which really isn't all that wide, that is a tight group, isn't it? Wow. Woo-hoo. All right, hey, well there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the close-up look at the Cuesoul oil paint cola beer darts. And my drink of choice is not cola beer today, it's water. It's about, I don't know what the temperature is outside, really warm. It's 26 Celsius in here, 76 degrees in this room, give or take, I don't know. I'm not really great with Celsius. Whew. So, we come to the part of the video where I recommend these to your typical average everyday player. So, I know it's all personal choice as well. However, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I recommend these to your average everyday league player? I would say these get a 3.5 out of 10, simply because they cost so much. I think there's hundreds of other darts on the market that are probably half the cost of these things that are equally as nice. And for the low weight, 21 grams, I just thought they were a little too thick. Although, again, that's personal preference as well. But, yeah, my rating for these, 3.5 out of 10. So there it is, guys. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up are always appreciated. And we'll see you here in a few days with another review. So until next time, guys. Oh, and we will be running right after this clip. We have the close-up. I have the other camera running up there. So one more clip. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Later.